Okay, so you could actually see my blue screen, I think, blue desktop screen. Yeah, okay. And let's go into Canva. Okay, so we're going to do it together. All right, we're going to do it together actually. So I actually need you to open two screens if you can, right? Open two screens if possible. Minimize one and keep side by side if that's possible. Or you can hop in between two screens. That's fine. I'm going to click on my Canva. Okay, I'm already signed in into my Canva. Okay, I'm already signed in into my Canva. And where am I now? I am actually in my here. On the left hand side, you'll see all my designs. Okay, I can have all my designs here. So whatever I've done up to now is all recorded and saved in this part. So I can actually access it anytime. Okay, anytime. So I'm going to show you something. Maybe let's go into a video. Let me choose a video. Let me just choose one, make things simple. All right, I'm going to choose this. Okay, so you could see this. This is probably the simplest stuff that you could make. But I think by end of this today, you should be quite an expert in doing this stuff. Okay, so that's easy. So watch this. What I've got here are images. Images. Can you see all this below here? I've got many images, and all these images, something like this, are just placed together. Are just placed together, and then with a click of a button, it's actually going to make it into a video. You see, this is what I want. So I'm going to show you this stuff. And if you look at the top here, can you see the top here? That is the total time of my video, say about 47 seconds. Okay, 47 seconds. Now, there's one more thing which I need to share with you or tell you is, now once you have done a Canva video or Canva flyer, you could actually go to share. You see that? Here, share. And share it with me. All right. Click here, click here. There are three types of share here. Some of you are sharing with me, share a link to watch or use as a template. Now you should allow me to edit. So click on share a link to edit. All right. Copy that link, and then share with me through WhatsApp or your Telegram. So why did I ask you to do that? So that when I click on this link, you don't have to download the video. When I click on this link, I can actually get access to your videos, and I can actually even make some small adjustment to your videos. Okay, so do that. You don't have to download. But can you see this arrow here? This arrow here. So if you click that, it is suggesting that we download this as an MP4. MP4 meaning it's a video. But if you click on that, you can also make it into an image. Can you see JPG or JPEG, which is image? Or you can even change it into a PDF. All right, so you have got options here. But if it's a video, if it's got a music, if it's got a background music, then you click on MP4. Okay, so that's how you actually download. Okay, all right, so that's how you download that stuff. Okay, good. So I hope you're okay. Good. So let's try something. I'm going to play this thing. And then you need to watch this now. Okay, getting it? Okay. I'm going to show you. Somebody's asking me in the, who's asking? Sister Alice is asking me to do that again. Okay. So what is that? I'm going to click share. You see that? Share a link. So choose share a link to edit. I can copy that link and then just paste it in the WhatsApp or Telegram, and then I can have a look at it. Okay, so if you're going to download, click on download. MP4 is video, but then you can also have it as a PDF. Now, why do you want a PDF? Because if it's a PDF, we can actually make it clickable, meaning when we download PDFs and then we send PDFs in WhatsApp, you don't need a Zoom link anymore. You can just say, click here. All they have to do is click on a particular spot on the PDF file, and then it will actually take you to the Zoom link. So it's easier to do that. I'll show you that towards maybe in a couple of weeks, how to do that, how to link files with just a click. Instead of having a Zoom link and an ID, you don't need that anymore. Okay, so I hope that's okay. All right, good. Now, there's a question. Can we include animated files in PDF? No, you can't. Animated files will get flattened. It will become an image. Okay, so I'm going to play this. Let's take a look, okay? Okay, good. That's all we're going to do. It's very simple. Can you see that? So all we have to have is an image which tells you the story of your center or about this meditation, whatever you like, which you can have it from the uh, Canvas library. And then you've got a header. You've got a header. And then maybe you've got a theme. My theme here is it's time. It's time. That's it. And then you've got something which you want to send across, a message, awaken your inner strength. And then you've got this all the time in every slide. Almost every slide has this. Okay, it's good. Okay, but some slides don't have. Now, you see, so we have this message here, and then we have an image which strengthens the message. It always has to be like that. Your message and the image has to strengthen the message, or somehow connected. And then this is a very static thing. It's not moving. Static meaning after they have seen this here, and then they probably look at the image, and then they're going to look at this thing here. Can you see that? So you see what happens? If this thing is in every slide in a very small corner, so every time the slide changes, the image changes, the header changes, but this thing is always there. So this is one of the marketing techniques or principles that people use. Repeated exposure to a particular word or a sentence or an image makes people remember it. So my trick is I'm going to have this on the first two slides. So they get to see this thing. Actually, you can have it in all slides if you think it's okay. All right, can you see that? So I'm going to take them through. And then we have to build a content. Okay, now look, each image has to build on into the next image. So if you can arrange the images, which tells you, which builds the story, and then which connects with your theme and the message here. Now that's going to be good. Now this is not complicated at all. Can you see? It's not complicated at all. It is the easiest probably. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do now. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my home. All right, since this is a free version, so what you need to do, if you want to have a new slide, a new brand new empty slide, you go back to your home here, click home. All right, exit from this thing, exit, and then let's go into can you see this? Can you see this? I've got this here. If you don't have, then you can go to your template. You can go to your template, and then you can go into your videos. Should be somewhere here. There are videos. Can you see? Click on videos. But I've already got my videos here. And if you notice here, it says 1920, 1920 times 1080. That is 16 to 9, a ratio of 16 to 9. So that is the standard image, standard video size. So I'm going to create a blank here, and I would suggest you do the same. All right. So probably you already have, but if you have not, then go and look for that video thing. Or it can be up here. Can you see that? Can you see that? You've got lots of videos here. Videos, social media, presentation. Click on videos. Can you see that? I just clicked on my video. Okay, I'm going to give you time. I'm going to give you a few moments, but let me show you. I'm going to click on my video and then click on this, create blank. Can you see that? If you want a Facebook video, it's here. If it's just a message, mobile video, and any kind of video, okay? All right, so let's do that. So can I give you, say, a minute or so? Look for that video and click on that blank. Can you do that? Before I click, I'll wait for you. Could you do that? I'll wait for you. So if you can't find this, then go to your template, go to your templates and click on videos. All right, click on videos. Okay, should be okay. So you should see something like this. If you click on videos, you're going to see something like this. And then you just scroll down. There are lots of templates you can choose. All right, but I'm going to choose a blank one first. I'm going to choose a blank one first. Okay, good. I'm going to click a blank. That's it, done. So I've got a blank video coming up. Close this. Good, that's it. Okay, everybody's okay? Good, let's do it together, all right? So when you have a blank video, all blank videos are set at 5 seconds automatically. You can change this timing by clicking on it. If you click on the time, can you see that? And then you just type into this. You type into this, let's say you want it to be 10 seconds. 10 seconds, so you type 10 and then you press enter. Done. Can you see? So that's how you change the time of a slide. Now, the timing of a video slide is somewhere between 8 seconds, 5 to 8 seconds. So normally we can just choose 8 seconds for a start. 8 seconds, 8, enter. Good, done. Can you see that? Good. So I've done that. So I've got an empty slide here. Now then, what I need from you is, I would also like you to go into the file which I gave you. Remember the file which I gave you? This file, did you download them from my drive? Yeah, if you could, all right, if you could. So there are some images there, remember? Okay, I hope you have downloaded. If you have not, it's okay, no worries. You can do that later, but click on those images. There are lots of stuffs. Now, today we are trying to make, say, an online meditation. Choose a few photos that you like, a few images that you like, any of this for a start. Okay, just choose some. And let's upload them. Let's choose all this kind of stuff, all these meditative poses. Okay, so you can choose some of it. and then let's upload them. So how you upload? Okay, I'm going to take you back. So in case you have forgotten how to upload, you need to go to your left. Okay, click on your upload. I have lots of them, but you may not have many. So what you do is you click on upload. Can you see that? Upload. Just click on upload. And that's it. It will bring you to your computer. And then you choose from your images, whatever photo images that you want. You can actually choose multiple. That means you can hold control, press the control key on your keyboard, press the control key on the keyboard. You see, like now I'm going to click this, but if I click the next, this disappears. So if you want to choose multiple images, then you have to hold control. I'm now pressing control. Can you see? I can actually choose multiple images. And then once I've chosen, I can release my control key and just click open. It will start uploading. Okay, so I'm going to choose this yogi woman here. I just clicked on it and I'm going to click open. And can you see here on my Canva, there's like a water motion here. It's just uploaded and the woman is now here. Okay, so this is how you upload. So you need to do that if you don't have images. However, if you don't have any images yet, it's okay. So you can go to click photos. Photos, can you see all those photos? All right, photos. So we can use those photos today. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, so I hope you're all right. So let's get started. Okay, in case you need videos also down here on the left hand, click on videos. There are videos. Okay, so example, let's say, I think you already know this. Okay, I've shown you this. Okay, so videos also here. So today I'm going to do photos. All right, so click on photos and then go into the search box. You can say meditate. Good. All right, so I'm going to show you one and then you're going to do the rest, okay? So I'm going to have my first photo here. What did I do? I went to photos. Can you see that? And then I typed meditate into the search area. And that's it. I've got lots of meditation stuffs coming in. So now, when you choose photos, remember, go for free ones, free. Don't choose the one which shows pro with the crown, with the symbol of the crown, because then when you download, you have to pay for that images. So choose free, all right? If you need more images, then you need to upload them yourself. So I'm going to choose this stuff. I'm going to choose, let's say, okay, I'm going to give you time. So meanwhile, I'll just scroll through and, okay. So I'm going to give you time to actually set up your page. I hope everybody has got this blank page here. And I'm going to drag this first photo, and place it here. That's it, done. Can you see? Now, if at all, the photo doesn't sit well, example like this, it doesn't sit or it doesn't become part of it, no worries, you can just move it like that. If it still doesn't sit, you just right click it. And can you see that? Set image as background. Done. Can you see that? Okay, you just right click and set image as background. Let's say you don't want this photo as background, then you right click again and you can detach the image. That's it. Okay, so set image as background. Can you see that? So what you need to do now is, I hope you have done this. Okay, I'll give you a minute. Okay, try it out now. Try it out. Let's try it out. Now, those of you who are quite expert, I probably want you to click on this plus sign here and create about 10 slides. Let's create more slides, okay? Maybe we want to have 10 slides, or maybe 8 slides. 8 slides will do. Okay. Okay. 8 slides. So I'm going to make a promotion about meditation. Okay. So I need now, what you need to do, those who are quite an expert or have understood the concept, drag more photos. Could you just drag more photos and place it in this bottom slides? I'm going to show you how again. I'm going to choose this rock here, like this arrangement of pebbles. I'm going to drag that and just place it in number 2. That's it. It's gone into number 2. Done. Can you see? I drag into number 2, number 3, number 4. Just drag it below. You don't even have to drag it up here. Drag it into 3, 4. Which slide do you want? Which slide, which background goes to which slide? Could you do that for all the 8 slides? Could you do that? I'll give you time. Okay. So I'll just hang on for a while. The rest of you, please try that. Okay. I'm going to show it one more time for those who did not see what I just did. All right. I've got 8 slides here. How exactly is this happening? Okay. How exactly is this happening? By clicking the plus sign. Okay. By clicking the plus sign, you can actually have more. There's a chat. In Mac, it's not controlled. Sorry, there's a question. Is it controlled in Mac too? No, in Mac it's called command. I think it's CMD. It's not controlled. In Windows, it is control. Control key in the keyboard. Okay, so I'm going to give you time. Could you just fill up all these 8? Okay. So I'm going to drag another free photo. Make sure it's free. Okay, if not, you can't download. And just place it on slide number 3. Don't worry about which comes first or second or third. It doesn't matter. Let's put it down first. Then later you can actually move it around quite easily. So do we have some more? Yeah, okay. I'm going to put this there. All right, let's check. This is good. I'm going to put it here. Good. This is nice. Brilliant. What else? Okay. Okay, good. I'm going to also show you can do it anywhere. You can actually do it anywhere. Okay. Okay. Depending on the scenery, and then you've got a story. Each scenery has got a story. Okay. But these photos are showing more of Hatha Yoga, physical yoga. So, okay, so I can't find, most of it are pro. Okay, so maybe you want to show, all these photos are free. Okay, some of it, most of it are free. Okay, are you all right? Everybody's okay? Good. Let's put something else. Meditate on the mountains. Okay. Does it have anything else? Meditate mountains. You see, according to the words that you type in, you might get different pictures. If you don't have, then go to Google image and then get some scenery or some mountains. Okay, so but all these are pro. Okay, good. Let me look for something else. Yogi. Okay, yeah, yogi. I type yogi and I get something else. Okay, good. Okay, let's not bother about it. Let's put some photos. Okay, so I hope you're okay. So in case you've got an extra slide and you want to delete, just click on it and then you see that click on that 3 buttons or just right click on it, right click on this bottom slide, delete, done. So I've got 8 slides here finished. Okay, so you've got 8 slides and then you want to tell a story. Good. Now everybody's okay? Good. Everybody's okay, right? Now, if you have a problem, let's say you have accidentally chosen a wrong slide or wrong size, you can't change it at this point because it is a free version. To resize, then you need to buy a pro. So what you do is you just go back to home. You just click home, exit this thing, exit this thing. So this will be saved automatically, but exit this thing, go back to your home, exit, go back to your home page, and then click video again, and then get a new slide coming up. Okay, so that's what you have to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, next step, I'm going to add a sound, a background music. So I'm going to go to audio, click audio. Okay, I'm going to go to audio. There's some music here, there's some background music here. But of course, if you go to your upload, all right, if you go to your upload, in my upload, I'm now in uploads. There are images, there's a videos, there's also audio. So I've got a few of mine audios here. Okay, can you see I've already uploaded? So if you have some nice music, especially the one which I've given you, could you try to upload your audio? Would you like to try? Okay, let's try and see. Okay, so what you have to do is click upload. Let's do this together. Click your upload. Okay, and then click on audio. You have got images, you've got videos, and you've got audio, right? Now upload, click on upload, which is going to take you into, go into my file, remember, and then I gave you music. And then can you see I've got Veena for 40 seconds. You just click on it and open it, it's going to upload. So you will have Veena here. Okay, so if you don't have that, it's okay. If you don't have that, it's okay. Just go to audio on the left. You can do that later. Okay, just go to audio on the left and choose a particular, something you like. Okay, something free. Let's take something free first. I'm going to take advertising. Okay, and I'm going to drag, those who don't know how to do this, drag that sound. Okay, just leave it here. Done. Okay, and if the music starts, you just have to pause it here. Just pause it here. Done. Okay, finished. Pause. So now we've got a video. That's it. So let's try it out. Let's try it out. Okay, let's try it out. Click play. Okay, you've got a video. Good. You saw that? So your video has been done. The only problem with Canva is the music or the background music always ends abruptly. All right. So what we're going to do is, for that purpose, Filmora will become handy, or any other music editors or video editors can be used to actually uh, reduce that fade out kind of effect can be created. So what I'm going to do is click on the music here, audio here. Can you see this background music is 2 minutes and 14 seconds. 14 seconds. So if you want it to naturally fade out, then you will also probably need to adjust your video length. Each images add up and will become 2 minutes and 14 seconds. So you probably can have a longer video. An ideal video for Facebook is about 2 to 3 minutes. That means we've got solid content. Okay, now what we're going to do. So we've got a video here. Okay, we've got a video here. Simple, isn't it? The slides put together becomes a video. That's it. All right, good. So now, in case you want to adjust the volume of the music, if you think it's too loud, then the music volume is here. So you can adjust it. You can even mute it so it will not appear in a video. Okay, so you can adjust it. But let's leave that for now. Okay, good. Now, next part. I want to have some text here. Can you do that for me? Can you get some nice words? So I'm going to start by just clicking. Just put your mouse here and cursor here. Click on it and just press T. Press T. Okay. So if you press T, it's not coming up. It's okay. All right. So click text. Click text here. All right. And just add a subheading. Done. Can you see a subheading is here? And then just move it into a nice corner. Now you need to be very clear of how you are going to place it. Now look, can you see the 1/3 rule? The picture is not in the middle. It's nicely at one corner. The head is actually at the 1/3 line. And then you want to place this text at the right spot. Where do you think I should place this? Where do you think? Should I place it here? No, I'm blocking the sun. And I don't want to place it here also because I'm going to block that horizon, that mountain here. So probably the best place is going to be here for me. Why? Because this is an entire orange sky, which is same everywhere. So I'm going to have a very subtle heading here, and I'm going to type learn to meditate. That's it. Okay, good. Could you do that for me? So that means what do? I'm going to repeat this stuff. I'm going to delete this thing. For those of you who are, if you didn't get it, okay, all right. So go to text, click text, click text. Text is on the left. I'm going to give you time, okay? Let's see first, take a look first. And then click on any one of this. If you want it big, yes, fine. Click header, it's bigger. Let's have a big header and also a smaller one. So I'm going to type here, learn to meditate. Done. I'm going to drag it so that it fits. Then you think, is this very big? Yeah, then let's make it small. The font size is here. The rest of you who are expert, you can proceed. I'm just showing for people who are new to this thing. Now then you probably want to have some contrast with the text. So I'm going to make this white. See what happens. I'm going to make the text white. Okay. But then I'm going to add a darker shadow. So please watch how I'm going to add the shadow. I'm going to click my text. I'm going to click on effects. And then I'm going to click on the shadow, which says lift. And then I'm going to increase the darkness or the intensity. If you feel that is subtle enough, that's fine. If you want to make it a different black or slightly a shade less, yeah, that's fine. That's black. That's fine with me. It's up to you. Okay. But you must have a contrast. Good. So let's go on with that. And I'm also going to add, probably going to make this a little smaller. Okay. The rest of you, please carry on. Okay. I'm going to have it there. Probably push it to the corner a little. And it looks too close to the top. So I'm going to bring it down a bit. It's very important that you do it nicely. Okay. Pay attention to quality and spacing. Okay. Spacing is very important. It gives a sense of calmness to the viewer. So you need to make your video to emit calming effect. All right. Okay. So make sure you do that. Good. I've got one here. Okay. What's my theme? Learn to meditate. Okay, fine. So learn to meditate is going to be a theme. Okay. Then I'm going to add a smaller subheading below here. Okay, I'm going to add a smaller subheading below here. So I'm going to go to my text again, text here, which is already here. Click on text, subheading. Can you see? I just clicked on subheading. If you think that is too big, yeah, maybe it's too big. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to choose here the third size here. It doesn't matter about the size because you can always adjust the size. You can adjust the font size. I'm going to say, okay, what should I say? Make your mind peaceful, or empower yourself. Empower yourself positively. Yeah, get brilliant words. Talk to Baba. See, when you're doing this stuff, don't do it alone. You must always take Baba's company, because remember, you have to put your feelings and vibrations into what you're doing. It is Baba who's going to touch people, not you. Your work is just to get that thing done, and Baba's going to touch. So there has to be remembrance poured into this. And your remembrance is actually some form of blessing for those people. Okay, so that's very important. So don't make it a task, but this video is going to be like a relationship building session with Baba. Okay, so I'm going slow. Sorry, purposely I'm going slow and I'm just talking. Okay, so empower yourself. Okay, so place it nicely. Let's make it slightly bigger. I'm going to make this 50. And I'm going to move this here. And I can actually move it here. See? So it's not properly aligned. So I'm going to move it a little bit more, align it. Yeah, move it. Bring it close. Okay, pay attention. Yeah, good. And then take a minute, 30 seconds silence, look at it, give some drishti. Remember, Baba, please have this habit. So it becomes very powerful. It's not just work, it is remembrance. Okay, can you see what I've just done? Okay, can you do this? Can you do this for me? Okay, I'm going to give you some moments, a few minutes. So you go on doing this, okay? So those of you who are expert, you can actually try for the next slide. Come on, get some other. Let's leave this theme as it is. Learn to meditate. But then the text below is the message. That is going to keep changing. Okay, so that's going to keep changing. Now, what I want you to do is, okay, I'm going to show you one more thing. I'm going to reduce this size to fit. Okay, can you see that? Now, a bad way of doing would be this. That means you click on your video, second video, and then you click the header again, and then you place it here. So that's going to be a bad way of doing things, because then the alignment of this header with your first, you see, the position will not be same. So when people look at your video, it will appear to be like shaking, the words like moving up and down. So therefore, if you have set this, all right, so this is going to be deciding factor, or it's going to decide the position for everything else as the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. You see that? And I'm going to press. Now, if you want to select both in Canva, it is no more control, it's shift. You need to press shift. Canva has got shift, not control. And then click on this. Can you see I've selected both? I'm going to show you again. I'm going to click on Learn to Meditate. And then I'm going to press Shift. Shift here means let's select more items. I'm going to click here. Can you see that? Then you can use right click where you can copy it. Or you can use the shortcut key Control Z or Command Z, not Z, sorry, Command C or Control C, Control C. Or you can just, again, all right? So click on that, press Shift, click here. So both are selected. And then, or you can select one by one, it's no problem. Select one, right click, copy it, go to the next slide, right click, and paste it. So it comes to the exact position. Can you see that? So I want the exact position to be maintained. Then I go back to my first, cat this, click on this, right click, again, right click, copy it, go back to my second slide, and Control V, which is paste, or you can just say right click and paste it. Good. So now it's in the exact position. So therefore, on your first slide, make sure it is positioned the way you want it. Now this color can be changed if you think the background is now different. That's okay. So at least I want you to do this now. Can you do that for me? Okay. So I'm going to wait. Okay, so the rest of you, please find different words, different, not sure, what do you call this? Different expressions. Yeah. Something which explains learn to meditate. That means learn to meditate. Why? Why must I meditate? Yeah, the answer to that will be here. Right? So this is where you use your Gyan points or some nice word, or rejuvenate yourself, or rejuvenate mental rejuvenation, or rejuvenate your mind. So things like that. Okay, I'm going to put rejuvenate. So let's make this bigger. But before that, I'm going to do one more thing on my first slide. Can you see this stuff? Can you see this stuff? Okay, I'm going to show you this. I'm assuming you have done for the first slide. Let's make it bigger. Move it here. And these are your control. Can you see? Control. Now, this doesn't really stand out. So I'm going to click on it. And again, I'm going to put some shadow behind it. So let's go to effects. And then let's click that lifting stuff here, lift. And then I'm going to increase the intensity. Okay, looks quite okay to me. And also, I'm thinking that the words, the letters are too close to each other. So I'm going to space it out a little bit apart from each other. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to go to spacing. Can you see spacing here? This is spacing. This is effects, spacing. And then there's letter spacing, and there's also line spacing. So I'm going to increase the letter spacing. Look what happens when I increase. Can you see? It goes bigger. So if you feel it's nicer like this, then that's fine. Okay, slightly further apart, fine. Then adjust that properly, click on it. Use your arrow on your keyboard, which you can press and move it. Aligned it nicely. Make sure it's aligned with the L, letter L. It's not so aligned. Okay, done. So this is going to be the format for all other slides. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this. Remember, I'm going to copy this thing, copy. And I'm going to go to my second slide. I'm going to get this out. And I'm going to paste it. Control V. No, missed it again. Let's go back here. Copy this thing. Go back. and then I'm going to paste it. Done. So that's going to be my template. So it is so easy. Let's not complicate things because this is going to be a first video. So I don't want you to complicate things. It's a simple message. The pictures, the images are telling a great deal more. They've got a lot of message there. The images are important. And then you've got a header, which every slide is reminding them. This is the marketing. This is the advertising. Every slide is exposing their thinking, their intellect to this word, meditate, meditate, meditate. All right. So in the advertising principle, it takes about 11 times or 13 times of exposure. I think it's 11. Yeah. 11. Yeah, probably around that. 11 or maybe 7. I'm not sure. Okay. 7 to 11 times of exposure of a particular stuff to actually get people to remember it or to actually get subconsciously embedded into them. So that's what we are trying to do. Can you see that? So I'm having 8 slides and they're going to watch each slide for 5 seconds. And for 5 seconds, that word is going to be embedded into their subconscious, and hopefully in their dream or somehow Baba might touch them and this word might keep popping in their head. And so you never know, they might want to come for the course. All right. So that's what I'm thinking. Okay, you got it. So here, I hope everybody's okay. So far, you're okay. All right. So please quickly, could you just do all these things as fast as possible? Just copy the same thing here, copy and place it on every slide. If you can do it, I'm going to give you some time. Okay, I'm going to wait, maybe say 10 minutes. But meanwhile, I'm just going to keep explaining because some of you may be a little slow. That's fine. So the rest of you proceed, okay? Okay, if you have any questions, then just post it. Okay, okay. Sister Sheila is asking, and Sister Garima is asking me whether I can review the adding and removing, changing the music. Can, definitely. Okay, so now let me show you something else now. I'm going to type again. Can you see that? Now let's make this bigger. Okay, move this here. Move this here. Okay. Okay. So you can highlight all. Or you can press Control A. Just click on it, Control A. Oh, sorry. Okay. Highlight all. And then type rejuvenate. Your mind. Yeah. Think so. This is correct. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Let's not move this so much. Let's just use the arrows. So I'm going to click this and the arrow. Okay. Yeah. All right. You can use the arrow so that it doesn't move around. Okay. Good. Okay. Let's align it. Good. Done. It's not difficult. It's just adding text. So if you feel you want to change the font, that's also fine. Just click on it. And you see the font appears here. The font. And click on it. Choose what you like. Choose what you like. Yeah. Lots of font, but some of them are pro. Can you see pro? Pro is what? With the crown. Don't choose that because then you have to pay for it. Anyway, there's lots of them. I can choose leak. Let's say I choose leak, Spartan. Yeah. Okay. Do you like that stuff? Okay, so let's move it here. Okay. Use your arrow. Okay. Do you like this? No, I don't like. So let's undo Control Z or Z. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You're clear about this? Good. So can I give you, say, some time? All right. Just add a few more, please. Add a few more. Okay. Just get the habit of copy, paste it. Now, once you paste it into the next, let's take a look. I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to copy both here. All right. I'm going to highlight both. Okay. And I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go into my third slide. Now the third slide has got different color. Can you see it's got a different color? And when I paste it here, I'm going to paste it here. It doesn't sound nice. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. So you probably need to change the position. The best place to put this is probably, I'm going to shift this, shift, copy. I'm going to bring it lower to probably here. That's it. Okay. Let's change this to white. Okay, maybe that stands out. The only thing is touching this person's head. So the position is not good. So let's change this also to white, see whether it makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to change this to this position here. Okay. Or maybe it's not such a good idea to have learned to. I'm going to remove this thing. I'm just going to have meditate. Simple, straightforward, meditate. I'm going to place it here. So now I've got two places to actually place this thing. I can either have set the text, either it's going to be at the top or it's going to be at the bottom. Okay, it's going to be something like this. Okay, so depending on your image. So here I have this, then the next I move here, it becomes here. So now I probably need to change this to meditate. Okay, and my text is in the middle. If you don't want it to be in the middle, you can click this alignment. Can you see that? Click once, it moves to the side. Click again, you just keep clicking and then it moves. Okay, so that's how you adjust your alignment. Move it. Done. So maybe it's just meditate. It's up to you. I'm just testing it out. So this is how you keep testing. Okay, all right. So you have to have a theme for that video. Don't keep changing the message too much, because we want a single message, a single theme, an overall theme, and messages which relates to the theme. That's what you want to do. Are you okay? All right. So what we're going to do right now is, let's not waste so much time. I'll leave that to you. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to press my shift, click on this. Then I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to go to every slide. And then I'm going to paste it. I'm going to paste it. Yep. All right. So it looks like this probably needs to go here. I'm going to choose white. Good. Okay. So I've got two positions. Either it goes here or here. Okay. So you probably want to place it in the same place. Paste. No, not that. Let's go back here. Copy this. Copy it. Paste it. Paste. Yeah. So I'm going to have two places, either on the top left corner or bottom right. That's where it's going to be. And all those slides which is having the top left, I'm going to group it in the beginning. Then all those on the bottom right, probably I'm going to group it towards the end. Because I don't want it to keep, changing spots. And each slide changes. I don't want this meditate to be one time here and another time here. I want their eyes to be calm and just follow it. You see what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Good. So let's go back to the next. Okay. Let's keep pasting it. Okay. Let's keep pasting it. Okay. Fine with me. And I'm also going to do it here. Paste it here. All right. This doesn't look so good. Maybe I'll make it black or some other color. No, that's bad. Okay. You probably need to do something here. Or remove that picture if it's not suitable. Remove it. That's fine. And here I'm going to have Brahma Kumaris somewhere here. Good, that's it. Can you see that? So later you can actually type the words that you want. Okay, all right. So now let's do some video stuffs. Okay, so now that you have placed all your words, okay, let's take a look here. Maybe I might as well place it here, but then it's blocking. So let's undo that. Okay, fine. So now I'm going to do that music stuff again. So I'm going to click on this and I'm going to delete. I'm going to click on this. And if you move to the right hand corner, top, you see that trash bin, trash bin. So if you click on that music and then you click the trash bin, it goes away. That's how you remove it. Let's go to the audio again for those of you who are not so sure how to do this. I'm going to click on the audio, choose whatever music you like. Okay, I'm going to choose my own music. I'm going to choose my Veena music. There, Veena. Drag it here, just place it here. Just drag and drop it here. Can you see that? Done. If it's too loud, you can actually control the button. You see that? Pause it. That's my control button. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, sounds good. So let's click on my picture again here. Okay, and check 8 seconds. So it might be a bit too much because there's nothing much here except for this picture. So I'm assuming they're going to read this in 1 second, 1 second, and the image in 1 second. So it's going to take 3 seconds to understand, to look at this, and another 2 or 3 seconds to link it. So it's probably going to take a minimum of 5 seconds. So let's test it, press enter. So I'm going to make it 5 seconds. So all my slides now is going to be 5 seconds. 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. Can you see that 5 here? And let's take a look at my music. My music is 41 seconds, just nice. Right? So it's 41 seconds. So maybe the last slide is where I want to speak something about, say, let's make this big. I'm going to put in Brahma Kumaris here. Instead of saying, okay, so let's remove this stuff and let's put Brahma Kumaris. Good. .org, so it doesn't matter. Brahma Kumaris Center. Done. Okay, so it's going to be here and it's going to be smaller and probably it's going to be darker. Okay, good. So I'm going to have this here very subtle. Good. Done. Meditate. All right, you can have something here. So I'm going to have it like this. That's it. You know, when people are impressed with your content, they will somehow look for you. So even if you have it small, they will look for it. So you really don't have to worry much, okay? So Brahma Kumari Center or your website or whatever, so they'll click on it, okay? So now this is what we have. And I'm going to have this as 6 seconds. Why 6 seconds? Because then total is 41 seconds. I've got 8 times 5 here, 8 slides times 5 seconds is 40. My music is 41 seconds. So the last one, I'm going to make it 6 seconds. So music and the video ends nicely. Okay? Are you okay? So I'm going to play this stuff. Let's see how it works. Okay? Let's see how it works. Okay, you see that? Good. Probably 5 seconds is a bit too short. I'm not sure. You need to decide. Generally, 8 seconds is nice, especially when we are older. Okay, those who are older, they probably need 8 seconds. And those who are younger, probably they just want to skip through fast. So it depends who's your audience. Younger generation will prefer something fast moving and fast music. It depends, okay? So you need to see, look at your audience before you actually set the music and set the time. Okay, you got it? So now that I've done this, that's it. So simple. And I've got words here. Nothing much, nothing long at all. Can you see? I don't need long quotes because people hate to read. People don't like to read. They're just too tired. So they just want to make sure they look at it and they can absorb something. So give them more time. Maybe 8 seconds is good. Make sure your sentence here, empower yourself positively. It has to be good. Okay? So good. Now, once you have done this, now let's click this. Let's click this. Let's click this. Then can you see MP4 video? MP4 video. Now click on it. Okay, it says high quality video. Yeah, that's fine. 8 pages, good. Let's download. So when you click download, it's going to take time. Can you do that? See. So I've got a video here, which has got words, text, a theme, some good images. You need to look for good images. And you can actually get it from pexels.com. Pexels.com have both videos and photos. So you type pexels.com and then in that search area, go type photos and you should get it. Okay. So right now it's downloading. Okay. Looks like it's already downloaded. So it's probably in my download file. Download file. Can you see that? Can you see that? Okay. But the thing is, I did not add a title. What's my title here? I should have added a title. That's okay. So title is right at the top. Can you see that? So I'm going to type it now. Learn to meditate. Make sure your theme is standard throughout. Okay. Here's meditate. Here's learn to meditate. Yeah. Okay. So let's make it standard. So anyway, so right now I've downloaded and it is now in my download file. I'm going to click it. Okay. I think it's a bit too fast. 5 seconds is not enough. Maybe it should be 8 seconds. Okay, it should be 8 seconds. So you try it up. Yes,
Control?
please.
Traffic control?
Yeah, Ken, please. Let's have traffic control. Good. Thank you. Let's stop sharing. Good. Where am I? Back here. Okay, good. Okay, good. Now, let me change the music here. Audio. So I'm going to just drag. I can just click on Vina and delete that. I'm going to drag that advertising here. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay. So I'm going to play this thing. Let's play it here. Now, see what happens? This music here, advertising, is 2 minutes. But the music gets chopped off halfway because it follows the number of slides. So if your slides are only for 40 seconds, the music will get actually cut or chopped off at 40 seconds. Okay, so that's how we, I mean, you don't have to adjust the timing. However, if you feel you need to adjust it, yeah, you can actually adjust it. Can you see what I just did? Okay. Now let's say again, let's say this is 2 minutes and you want a particular spot or area of the music. Can you see this blue color here? So Canva is suggesting your video is only for this length. Can you see that? It's 40 seconds. That's it, 41 seconds. So the music gets cut here. However, let's say you want to choose a particular part of the music. Then you can actually drag that blue area towards the end. I can actually so which means again, rather than starting from the beginning, I have actually chosen the end part. So the music will start from here and go to the end. So you can automatically select which part do you want. Okay, but this is very limited. So when it comes to music, the sound and editing, Canva is very limited. So we need to use maybe Filmora. Okay, so that's how you adjust the sound. Can you add, there's another question from Joanne. Can you add two parts from the same sound? Okay, yeah, you can actually. No, in Canva, it's quite limited. So we probably need another video editor. Remember, Canva is mainly for templates. So it is for designing any kind of flyers, posters, and simple videos. So if you're asking for something more advanced, then Canva doesn't have that features. Okay, good. Now, you're okay with that? So you have understood this. I'm probably going to show you one more stuff. But before that, some of you are asking how to download. All right, so I'm going to do that. Okay, good. So to download, you just click this arrow. And that's it, suggested. Just click download. That's all. Okay. All right. Good. Now let's take a look. Let's do something else. Okay. Now let's say I've clicked this image and then you want to do some animation. I can actually click that image, animate, and then you can actually animate the words. So I'm going to click on some, let's say I'm going to click on that image. Again, click on the image, animate. Let's do something. See whether it works. Okay, I'm going to do breathe. I'm going to click on breathe. Okay, breathing. Okay, good. Now I'm going to increase the time to 8. or maybe 10. Let's see what happens. Good. I've got 10 seconds. I'm also going to do the same thing here. I'm going to click on that image, animate. I'm going to click breathe, or you can choose anything you like, breathe. And then also I'm going to make it longer. I'm going to say 10 seconds. Enter. Good. Let's try and see what happens. Okay. Good. I'm going to play it now. You see it's growing. Okay. Can you see that? So I'm going to try for the third one. Let's choose something else. I'm not sure. What should we do? Pan. Good. So if we put pan, then it just moves in. What about photo flow? Nothing. Photo zoom. Okay. Tumble. So these are all the animations you can actually try. Some are pro. You can't take pro, okay? All right. I think for the entire thing, it looks like breathe will be good for a video. Okay. Okay, good. So this is how you can make the image move or get slightly animated. Now, supposing you just want to animate the text, click text. Can you see text? Okay, text. And then let's click on text. And then I'm going to go effects. No. Click on these three dots. I want to animate the text. So click on these three dots. Can you see that? Animate. So let's say you want the words to come out one by one like a typewriter. Can you see that? It comes out as a typewriter. Burst. Okay. Bounce. Fine. Okay. Now, if you think that is suitable, then you can do that. Okay. All right. So that's okay. I like breathe again. Okay. So it's growing. Fine. Done. Can you see that? So text can be animated separately. The image can also be, when I click on the image, it's already suggesting. See, when I click on the image, it's already telling me your animation is breathe. If I click on this, I can choose something else. So this is how you animate the image or the text. You okay with that? So you can try that. So this will be your homework. So your homework will be to create for me a video with some very good, not sure, empowering words. Can I say that? So when people read, they feel like they've understood something. Please get good words, all right? So some good sentence or quotes, not too long, has to be short, precise, to the point, and place them there. Make sure your image and whatever your theme and that part which explains that theme is really good. Then add a audio, download them. That's it. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay, so that's very simple, and you're quite ready after that. Okay, so you're okay with that? Okay, good. So can I show you something else? Anybody needs a few minutes to think about this? You want to ask me some questions? Okay, I'm going to go to the chat. Let me read. Is there any document on color contrast? Yes, there is. Sachi is asking me, is there any document on color contrast? Yeah, I will probably get that for you. Should audio time come last? Joanne is asking. What do you mean by that? Audio time come last? I'm not sure what you mean, but if you're saying add the audio at the end, yeah, that's possible. Okay. Can we make the transition between slides smoother? Sri Lata is asking. That is probably a limitation in Canva. Transition between slides is probably better done, or we can do it in Filmora. Okay. Okay. How do you apply the same animation to all slides? I'm not sure whether Canva has got that, but you have to probably click one by one and choose that animation. So that's how. Selecting all. Yeah, that's right. Thank you for that suggestion. Select all. So you select all here. Click, shift. Yeah, press shift. Click all this. Select all, and then animate. Let's animate them. Yeah, done. So that works. Thank you for that suggestion. Good. All right. So can you see that? Okay. Anything else you're not clear? One more. Okay, now. So let's say,
Nandai,
yes.
can I just say to everyone that Canva automatically saves your work. You don't have to save it. If you want to download it, Nandabai can show you that little arrow again, but your work is automatically saved in Canva, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Canva automatically saves it, but if you have to, if you feel, if you want to be more certain, then just click File, and that's save here. And make sure you have your title. It's automatically saved. It saves. It's saved to your home page. Home page. So let's say I leave this. I click my home page. Home page. Click home page. You see? All right. There. My design is here now. It's generating. But can you see the title? Learn to meditate. It's there. So if you click that, I get it back. Okay. Okay. So it's automatically saved. Just file. But if you want to be certain, that's fine. Click save. Okay. All right. So let's go back home. So if I go back to home, okay, and you need to access your work again, it's under your designs, all your designs. Can you see that? We just did this, so it's here. So whatever I've done over, whatever I've done, see all. Can you see that? See all. Yeah, it's all over here. Even if you just open it for a few seconds, it's automatically saved. All right, let's click on this. Okay, good. This is my brochure. This is my brochure. It's a company brochure, but I'm just showing it to you. That's how it is. So this is a program which I teach. Can you see what I've done? So this is a flyer which I've done. Okay, can you see that? So I've got an image here, and the image is, my topic is strategic. I'm sorry, this has nothing to do with spiritual, but I'm just showing you the design. I've got a big word here. That's my program's name. And then I'm explaining what is that. And then I want to emphasize this is a world-class skill. So here, meditate, you put meditate. Can you see? This is how you make flyers. Meditate and look at that color contrast. It's white, black. Very clear. Very clear. Okay. And then I'm explaining what is this, and then I'm enhancing it with some stuff here, some quotes. So this is what you need to do when you make a brochure. All right. So I'm not disturbing this area at all. Can you see how I've placed my words? I've put it in one corner on this black area. I want this to be seen because it's strategy, it is chess. Okay, so then I've placed a box here and written something. Okay, and okay, fine. Then I'm making it more interesting. All this can be done in Canva. So this is what I probably would like to see you doing soon. Okay, all right. So, okay, so this is under flyers. Forget this stuff. Okay. So, okay, any other questions you have before I show you one more stuff? Can we download audio for free? Guninder is asking. Okay. Yeah, you could. Remember in the first lesson or second lesson, I actually took you to YouTube. And in your YouTube channel, there's about 1,500 over free music. Okay, free music. Okay, so that's possible. You can actually download all those stuffs. If you have a 4K downloader, I can show it to you now. Okay, let's get out from here. I'm going to close this, close this, close this. Okay, I'm going to take you. What is this? Hang on. Okay. Okay. Just to let you know. Okay. So if you go to YouTube, okay. So if you go to YouTube, let's say you type Veena music or soft music. Okay. Now this music is like, let's say 57 minutes. But if you want to download it, there is a way, but I'm not sure whether it works in the the United States. What you need to do is just, I'm going to show this to you. Maybe it might work in the Caribbeans, in South America and Canada. In the US, they've removed these services. So I'm just going to show it to you in case it works. All right. Now, can you see that? HTTPS www, including the dot, remove that. So there's no dot and everything is removed. You just type SS. So in every other part of the world, this seems to be allowed. This is from a company called safefrom.net. Okay, and it's a legal company and it's a non-profit company. It allows you to download videos from the YouTube. I'm getting this. Can you see this? But I'm not sure whether you're going to see this in the United States because Safe.net has it's not, that's, I mean, it's probably terminated or it's not functioning there. All right. So in other parts of the world, it is still allowed. In UK and Canada, I think it's probably allowed. So what you have to do is just download this stuff, click here. Okay. All right. Click here. The download link is not found. Okay, I'm not sure why today. Okay. So it's out. Okay. So
Brother
probably,
Nanda, in the US, there's a little program called 4K Video
yeah,
Downloader that you can use to
correct,
download YouTube. And I'll just put the link in the chat for everyone.
correct. Yeah. Can you see my 4K downloaders here? So if you have it, it's good. Okay. So if you click it, and then you can download your videos. Okay. So in the US, this safefrom.net is, I think it's been stopped. So it doesn't work there. So you need a 4K downloader. But in case you need any videos or like some stuffs which I've given you in the drive, yeah, you can actually use those. Okay. So let's get back to our Canva again.
Also
Okay.
with 4K Video Downloader, you can just choose to save the audio only as an MP3 file, and then you can just have the sound.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's really good. Okay, so let's get back to our Canva. Okay, now I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to go into presentations, templates. Okay, templates. Click templates. Okay. Presentations. Okay, and let's click presentations. So you've got all your slides here. And you see you've got so many slides. And they are templates. It is so easy to use. So what do you do? Let's say I'm going to click this stuff. Okay, I'm going to click this stuff. Okay, and then click, yeah, I want this slide, and so I'm going to customize this template. Can you see everything is here? So it's so easy. Let's say I need this. That's it. You just type something and then you add an image. Let's say you don't like this image. You right click on it, you can detach it and it's gone. You can actually add another image. Okay, so let's remove this and I'm going to add another image. Let's say I'm going to add, choose your image. Okay, good. So let's remove this. I'm going to drag this and place it here and say, make it set image as my background. That's it. Can you see that? Now, what I've done is, let's go back. Now, I've chosen templates here. And you can say, can you see this word? Apply all 30 pages. All right. So you want all these pages. Okay. So what I want is I'm going to add more, whichever you like, choose. Okay. That second, choose whatever you like. Okay. I'm just showing you. Okay. And then click some more. Okay. So assuming now you've got all this, and let's say you're making a presentation. Now, once you animate here, let's say you can actually do it here. The only problem is when you download them, all the animations will be lost in Canva. But Canva allows you to present. Can you see this? Present live. That means Canva allows your slides to be here and you can directly present them from Canva. That doesn't allow you to download. You can download, but your animations will be lost. So what you can do is, now that you know how to use PowerPoint, you can actually click on this. Can you see that? Click on this. Do we have PowerPoint here? Yeah, we should have. Let's check this. I'm going to click on these three dots. Can you see that? Again, I'm going to show you again. I've got my slides here. You have chosen whatever slides you like. Okay, all these slides. Let's choose one more. Let me choose this. Can you see that? Now, then click on this PowerPoint. Can you see that? When you click this, all the slides will now be available to you in PowerPoint. So then you can actually modify it in PowerPoint accordingly. So if you like certain slides, you can actually download all of them. But if you think I don't need to download, I can present from Canva. Can you see that? Let's present. That's it. So when you click, it's exactly like a PowerPoint. And you can present from Canva. The only thing is you need to have internet if you're presenting somewhere else. So if it's downloaded as a PowerPoint, then you can present it anytime. Okay. All right. So I hope you're okay. So this is how you can actually use templates from here. Okay. So let's go back. Any question on these templates? Okay. All right. Copyrights? No. Whatever's in Canva is all free. You can use it. Okay. Whatever it is in Canva is all free. Choose the free. So if there's a copyrighted stuff, then it's written as pro. Then you have to buy it. So all this is free, so you can actually use it freely. There's no copyright here. Okay. Any other questions you have? No. Sister Fern is asking. Animation will not be available on Canva file downloaded. Yeah, it won't be available, especially if it's a presentation. If it's a presentation, like right now, the animation will not be available. But if it's a video, yes, the animation will still be available in that video when you download. Okay, good. I hope. Okay, all right. Okay, good. Okay, so I hope you're all right. So let's do one more stuff. Okay, so I'm going to show you the last one. So after today, probably you have understood Canva to some extent. So we will not spend much time on Canva anymore. But we will probably move on to the next parts like Instagram and Filmora and so on. Okay, I'm going to show you one more stuff. Let's click a poster. Okay. So now a poster. Wait, let me ask you a question. Sorry, there's some questions. For Mac users, can you present on Keynote? Yeah, you can actually have Keynote. Yeah. Mac users, please use Keynote. Keynote is the other version of PowerPoint. Okay. I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Any other questions you have on this? Okay, let's choose something here. Okay, I'm going to choose something here. I'm now under posters. Good. I've chosen this. Can you see that? No. I'm not sure whether I showed you. I think I did. So if you have a video, you can actually drag it and place it here. So this is template, which actually excellent for you to just directly use them. Can you see? It is just amazing. So if you play it, it looks a bit pixelated, but once you download, it should be okay. All right. Okay. So that's my image. That's my, it's only 5 seconds. So what you can do is, let's say you're promoting Avyakti Parivar or some DD's class. Okay. So what do you do? Let's remove this stuff. Let's get DD's video. All right. Let's get video. Download some video of DD's video. Okay. Do I have DD's video? Is this a video? Let me see whether I have Jainti Ben's video. Brother Ken's videos here. Let me see. Give me a moment. Shiv Baba's video.
मैं आत्मा विजुअलाइज करें पॉइंट ऑफ लाइट, परमात्मा को विजुअलाइज करें पॉइंट ऑफ लाइट और घर
This, let's say you're giving a meditation commentary. Okay.
को विजुअलाइज
You're giving a meditation commentary and
करें just red light like
okay. Now I put in a video here and this video is 10 seconds. But I don't want it to be 10 minutes. This video is 10 minutes. I don't want it to be 10 minutes. So when I click on this, can you see the Caesars here? It's telling me I can actually crop this thing. So how to crop it? It's very simple. Can you see this blue handle? You just drag that and it's up to you. How long do you want it to be? So right now, it's 51 seconds. But let's say I want it 18 seconds. Drag it back, it becomes 5 minutes. And okay, let's say you want a video for 15 seconds. That's it. So again, 15 seconds. So this is useful if you are promoting, say, Didi's class, Didi Moini's class. So what we do is we put Didi's part of a speech. Part of a speech. Let's say maybe Didi or Sister Judy is giving a talk. And people actually want to know how Sister Judy speaks because they want to have an experience before they actually sign up. So what we do is we actually get, say, somebody like maybe let's put Brother Ken.
Hi everyone. In my upcoming talk on emotional immunity. Hi everyone. In my upcoming talk on emotional immunity, I'll be speaking about how to strengthen it so that our lives become happier and more successful. If I allowed anyone or anything can take me away from a sense of peace and well-being. And that's the key. I allow it to happen. It's not that other people jump into my head and create my thoughts and feelings. I am the author of them. No matter what the provocation, I can choose what to think and feel. However others.
Wait, I want you to, what did you do just now? You're watching Ken, right? No. Now, what you need to think is, see, I'm going to play this again. And I want you to try to observe or see what are you listening and what are you looking at. The first 10 seconds, maybe you're looking at Ken. But after that, where is your eyes focusing? I want you to check on that. Can you do that for me now? You're probably still listening to Ken speaking, but where is your eyes or what is it? What is it exploring? Could you just check on that? All right. So that's exactly probably what the viewer is going to do. So let's try that again, okay? Let's try that again.
Hi everyone. In my upcoming talk on emotional immunity, I'll be speaking about how to strengthen it so that our lives become happier and more successful. If I allowed anyone or anything can take me away from a sense of peace and well-being. And that's the key. I allow it to happen. It's not that other people jump into my head and create my thoughts and feelings. I am the author of them. No matter what the provocation, I can choose what to think and feel, however others are behaving.
Good. Okay. What were you seeing? See, generally what happens when somebody speaks here, this is the dynamic part of the flyer. And this part here is the static part of the flyer. This part here is static. It's not moving. This part is dynamic side, dynamic part, which actually moves. The moving part retains the attention. But as this person is talking, you see, it becomes quite boring after 10 seconds. But you're still listening to the speech, but your eyes will wander off and start exploring the static parts. Can you see what I'm saying? Now, which means the idea of a video here is to allow the viewer to actually explore this unconsciously or without themselves knowing it. Can you see? That means without even realizing, they're exploring this, but at the same time listening to it. Now, let's say I remove cans and I'm just going to put an image. Let's say I just put this yogi girl here. That's it. And I'm going to, what's this? Okay, you see a photo, it's not moving, so it doesn't attract you. And then you're probably going to read this up, which you can probably do in 5 seconds. And then you're going to like skip. But however, the moment I put a video, it changes things. Can you see? It actually changes things. All right, let's see. Of course, no, sorry, this doesn't have any words. Let's go back to Ken.
Hi everyone. In my upcoming talk on emotional immunity, I'll be speaking about how to strengthen it so that.
Okay, so this is the psychology of what we're trying to do. The psychology is we're trying to hold people to watch this. But at the same time, we want retention here, spend more time here. And as you are looking at the person, your eyes will wander here. Then you'll again go back here. You listen for a while. If it's really interesting, you will keep watching. But again, your eyes will keep looking at this thing. Can you see this? The main advertising here is this part, the static part, because that is the repeated exposure. So when you're promoting a talk, don't just put a photo. You should be able to have a video of Didi or anyone, whoever's giving a talk, put a small video here, and then some write-ups so that people get an experience of that person and also what's happening. So this is a more effective way of marketing. The previous way of just doing a flyer, maybe using Photoshop and all those things, it is just very plain and flat. When you do something on Photoshop or PowerPoint, a flyer, you're generally trying to show the special effects of color, of image, and so on. But that's actually doesn't hold people's attention much. It's just going to be 5-10 seconds. But when you have a video, you can expect people to watch longer. And that's not the trick. The trick is what? We want them to read this and keep reading 2 or 3 times. And how do we get them to do that? Because the video is going to help them. Without them knowing, their eyes will wander off into this area. Can you see that? So that's the trick. That's the beauty, or that's the effectiveness of having a video in your flyer. So this kind of stuff is called video flyers. If you had seen Sister Aruna, from Kuwait, Sister Aruna attended the Malaysian training, and ever since then, she's been producing this flyer with Jayanti Band. Have you seen that? Jayanti Band gives talks. She's got a small Jayanti Band video on this side and all the other details here. So when I see that, I'm actually listening to what Jayanti Band says, which is about a minute or so. But at the same time, I'm reading all other facts over here, which is actually the static information, which will actually stay longer. All right. So this I would like you to try. So again, I'm adding another one more homework. Well, you've got tons of homework this week. Try your best. Try your best. In case you can't, you can actually spread it over the next 2 weeks. That's fine. 2 weeks. What I want you to do is get Didi's video, crop it up into, say, 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute, and then place it here. Okay, if you're unable to download, ask somebody who can, or just give me that link, and I can actually download and pass it to Sister Kiran, and she can post it, and all of you can use that same video. I'm sure you would have somewhere, all right? Or ask the IT department. They can provide you a small Didi's video. All right, so what you're going to do is, all right, so put Didi's video here, go back here, because Didi's video is probably going to be 20 minutes maybe. Click on this
Our lives
scissors,
become
all right? Click on this scissors, and then pick the part that you feel has got some good information related to your talk. All right, so once you're done, you click done. That's it. It becomes 16 seconds. So now you have Didi's video here with 16 seconds explaining it. Now you don't need Didi's photo anymore. Can you see that? Because Didi's video is there. So you don't need to do any more image manipulation. You don't need to. So now Didi's video is here. So this is pretty simple. So just drag Didi's photo, Didi's video, put it here. Can you see that?
and
Crop
well-being.
it. If you want to undo that cropping, yeah, you could. Just go back, click done, and it's back to its original. Then you type, what is the program about? So if you feel you don't have Didi's video, or whoever gives a talk, or Sister Judy's video, fine. What I would like you to do is switch on your Zoom, all right? Look into that screen, speak something, record it yourself, download it, and then upload into your Canva and put your own face over here. That's fine. It's okay. It's just for testing purpose. Are you okay? So once you're done with that, you will be more confident. Then I think you can do some professional video flyers. Is that okay with you? So good. So how many homeworks? Yeah, I see. Pallav, Brother Pallav is saying you can find a lot of classes in Avyakti Parivar. But are we allowed to download those classes? I'm not sure. Are we allowed, Sister Kiran, or anyone? Please,
Yes,
Edward.
and I'll post the link in the group to all of those things.
So you have enough videos. Can you see that? So I'm sure Didi speaks a lot of stuff. A lot of information is there. Choose the one which is related. Or it could be a center coordinator has given a talk previously. Just test it out, okay? So I prefer if you can focus it on a program which you're going to do for the center in the next 1 or 2 months. So speak to your center coordinators, all right? Work on that, get aligned with the center's intentions and service plans, and then get a flyer done like this. So what you do again, go to your template, all right? Can you see? Choose any one of this, that's fine, any one of this. All right. So let's say I choose this. Okay. Let's forget about that. But unfortunately, this has got no place for a video. So what I'm going to do is, see what I'm going to do. I can drag this. I'm going to go to my elements. All right. I'm going to go to my elements. You see that? All right. So you can choose this. I'm going to choose grid. Okay. And place it here. Can do that. The one that's too big. Now let's go back. Let's choose a box. Fine. Okay. Can you see that? Place it here. Okay. Place it here if you want to. Then upload your video into that box.
Hi everyone.
You do that.
In my
But it's not going in.
Hi everyone.
You can actually get it in
Hi everyone.
like this. You
In
see
my
that? Okay. If you want to. But if you have no space, that's fine. Let's get this out. You can actually drag the scans photo video here and
Hi everyone.
place it anywhere
In my
you like.
upcoming
You see?
talk, not that other people jump into my head and create my
Place it
thoughts
anywhere you like.
and feelings. I am the author of them.
Put your text in.
No matter what.
Put your text in accordingly to the templates that you're using. Choose a template. Put that video anywhere you like, and then create that brochure or flyer. You okay with that? So in this way, we can actually promote lots of center programs with the video in it. So remember, when you click, I want you to do this. We don't want long videos because people don't like long videos. Let's make it simple. You need to click that
The
scissor
provocation
start,
I can choose.
okay, and then crop it, say about 20 seconds or 30 seconds. 30 seconds is fine for a video, and done. Okay, and done. Okay, I hope you're okay. Last thing which I want to show you is this. Let's forget this stuff. Last one before we finish the class. Let's delete this thing. Okay. All right. This is a background. You can actually remove the background. Okay. Done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, let's say, image. This is the Jayanti here. Okay, I'm going to make it bigger. See what I'm going to do? I've got Sister Jayanti here. Now, click on that image. Click on that image. If you want to make it subtle, all right, so this is Jayanti band here. Let's make it 25. Okay, I want to make it subtle. So click on Jayanti band. Can you see this? Can you see this? Click on that. You can actually do that. Okay, this goes lighter. But let's forget that. What I'm going to do is, now, I'm going to place an overlay on top of this. Overlay. Now, what I mean by overlay, all you have to do is, okay, let's have a box here. I'm going to have a small box. Okay. Say. Okay, I'm going to make it big. Okay. Now I'm going to put some colors here. See what I'm doing? I'm going to have this color. And I'm going to or black, it's fine. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to have a transparent in this way. Jayanti Ben's photo is right behind, and it looks more subtle. So this is how you make it a little more subtle if you want to, but probably that can come later. Okay, so you've got 3 homeworks this week. Let's stop at this point. Okay, let's stop at this point. So I'm going to quit this thing. Okay, good. So let's